Little girl, are you all right? I am Teresa, leader of the Red Riding Hood Sisters. You don't need to be afraid anymore. Run.
Not even the Hooded Sisters can stop the Wolf Queen. When the full moon shines brightly against the cold, empty night, legions of my wolves shall rise, consuming your land in eternal darkness.
Welcome to the Voskus Mountains, Detective. 3 days ago, local authorities rescued a missing girl hiding in this area. She reported that wolves covered in dark mist roamed the forest. More surprisingly, a woman with glowing red eyes seemed to control the beasts. Your mission is to find this mysterious figure and stop the wolves. Go seek out the fabled order of the Red Riding Hood Sisters to assist you. They've protected this region for centuries. I've given you a powerful moonstone. This relic is vital to your investigation. Good luck, Detective.
Help me find a moonflower herb nearby, Detective, to stop the poisoning. The mist wolf poisoned me with its paralyzing claws. Thank you, Detective. I am Ruth. I know you are seeking the help of the Red Riding Hood sisters. Take this special key and meet me at the hollowed tree. I have something to show you. This is the entrance to our secret hideout. At the top of this hollow tree is our hideout. The Sisterhood has been training here for generations, protecting the forest from evils such as the Mist Wolves. I've been scouting the forest the last few days. It is wonderful to finally come back home. Oh no! Our hideout has been attacked! I'll go look in the observatory. Detective, search our hideout for clues.
Detective, I am the truth mirror. I was bestowed to Isabella, the first Red Riding Hood sister, for saving Snow White's son from a vicious wolf attack. An hour ago, mist wolves entered through a hidden portal and overwhelmed the sisters. The wolves are commanded by the fearsome Wolf Queen. She has taken the sisters into the fabled Mist Kingdom, where they await their doom. There is a way to stop the Wolf Queen, but you cannot do it without help. Talk to Ruth. You must venture into the Mist Kingdom and save the sisters.
Detective, the only way we can save the sisters is to venture into the Mist Kingdom. The kingdom will only appear beyond the lake on a night with a full moon. With your moonstone, this ancient device can trigger one such night. Find the magical orbs needed to complete this device, Detective. I'll wait for you here. It is said that when all 7 moonstones are joined, the world will fall into eternal darkness. The Mist Wolves would then run rampant if this were to happen. Teresa, our elder sister, did not return after a couple of weeks from her scouting patrol. She carries one of the moonstones.
The hunter attacked the wolf and saved Isabella, the original Red Riding Hood. He built a secret hideout high up in the trees, where he trained the orphaned Isabella. Isabella trained other orphaned girls to be adept fighters just like her. They became the Red Riding Hood Sisters.
A long, long time ago, a young orphan girl named Isabella set off for the forest to visit her grandma. Wearing her favorite Red Riding Hood while humming a happy tune, she skipped down the forest path. As she entered her grandma's house, a wolf suddenly sprang out, slaying her grandmother. Shocked, she tried to escape, only to find that the wolf was too fast for her. As death loomed over Isabella, a hunter miraculously appeared, defeating the wolf and saving the girl's life. Feeling pity for Isabella, who just lost the last of her family, the hunter adopted her. Desiring to become stronger to prevent future tragedies, Isabella asked the hunter for training. She soon became a skillful and powerful warrior and spent many happy days patrolling with the hunter. Years passed until one day the hunter was slain by a pack of voracious wolves. Devastated, Isabella vowed to carry on the hunter's legacy, to keep the forest safe and to protect the weak from harm.
Detective, the Mist Kingdom is a very dangerous place. It is said that those who venture into its palace are never seen again. Take this Red Riding Hood robe with you. Its magical properties will prevent the Mist Wolves from picking up your scent. Good luck, Detective. I'll be here for now to scout around for more clues to the wolves' attack.
Wait. You're wearing a Red Riding Hood robe, yet you are not a sister. I am Raphael, Master Hunter of the Thalian lineage. I've seen the evil Wolf Queen take the sisters deep into the palace. I am here to search for my long-lost friend, Eldra. She was once a sister too, but has been lost in this wretched world and has never been seen since. I will do what I can to assist you, Detective. I am one of the last survivors of the Thalian lineage. Generations of fathers and sons bound to protect the Mist Kingdom's rulers. The Wolf Queen is a formidable foe. Not only is she a master in combat and magic, but she also lurks in the shadows, using her shape-shifting ability. Eldra and I were childhood friends. She was chosen by the Red Riding Hood sisters at a young age and trained to be a powerful fighter. Meet me at the palace entrance. I can help you decrypt the ancient tablet. A Thalian cipher? Here, it is solved now. To think my forefathers once defended this palace centuries ago. Now, it is nothing more than a living tomb. However, I tracked Eldra's scent. She may have been captured and locked up in the palace all this time. Make haste, Detective, and find the other sisters. I will join you later. Detective, I can help you unlock this cell door with the right keys. Quick, we need to get out of the palace at once.
We cannot, as my sisters are weakened from their capture. Leaving through the palace gate will draw too much attention, and the Mistwolves will track us.
Detective, there is another way to leave the palace. Through a magical portal. It is through this same portal that the Wolf Queen ambushed us. We will now use it to escape. Take this relic, the dragon blood, with you. See what else you can find while we sisters wait here.
Very well then. I'll scout ahead and see what I can do.
One day, while on patrol, Red Riding Hood saved a young girl from a pack of ferocious wolves. The girl had no family, so Red Riding Hood adopted her and trained her to become a hunter like herself. Thus the tradition began, where Red Riding Hood found and trained orphaned young girls deep in her hideout in the forest. Donning red capes in honor of their mentor, the girls patrolled the forest, fighting evils such as mist wolves. Eventually, they became known as the Order of the Red Riding Hood Sisters. Throughout the centuries, the Order has continued to thrive, with experienced girls training younger ones to fight, and an elder sister who is elected to oversee the running of the Order.
Find me a poisonous arrow so I can get rid of the Mistwolf. I'm going to find Eldra. Wait for us! Close this portal, now! We must find a way to stop the Wolf Queen, or our world will be overrun by wolves.
I was captured and tortured by the Wolf Queen. Her power is great, and her ambition limitless.
There is a moon shrine hidden deep within the forest. Find it, Detective, as it may be our only clue to defeating the Wolf Queen. Only our elder sister, Teresa, was allowed access to the Moon Shrine.
Within this shrine is a powerful relic known as the Moon Essence. It has the power to destroy the Moonstones, returning our world back to normal.
Once upon a time, men worked under the punishing heat of the sun every day, returning home at night completely drained. Moved by the mortal's plight, the moon goddess created 7 moonstones. Each moonstone held the power to lengthen the night for a short period of time. The goddess descended from the heavens to bestow the moonstones on select individuals. Grateful for these generous gifts, the people built a shrine to honor the moon goddess. Before she returned to her lunar abode, the goddess left this warning: if all 7 of the moonstones are joined together, your world will be forever trapped in the night of the full moon.
The Moon Essence. With it I can bind the Moonstones and entomb this world in darkness forever.
I trusted you.
You will pay for your treachery! slay them all.
That won't be happening. Detective, in your prior investigation, you saved me from a cursed eternal slumber. I'm here to repay the favor. Do you remember? I'm Briar Rose.
An awoken maiden. So what can you possibly do to stop me? Attack her! This isn't over. If you want to see Ruth alive, bring me the final moonstone.
I can't believe Eldra betrayed me.
Find the legendary centaur bow. We need it to defeat the Wolf Queen.
Once a beautiful and prosperous kingdom flourished in the Misty Valley. In the center of the kingdom was an opulent palace built by a greedy king who enjoyed a decadent lifestyle. Unsatisfied with his hoards of wealth, the king spent his days hunting for more. One day his scholars discovered a talisman that could open a portal to a magical world full of unimaginable treasures. Blinded by greed, the king had the talisman triggered, bridging the magical world to his own. Unknown to all, that realm was guarded by the Wolf Lord and his loyal wolf companions. When the portal opened, legions of wolves and black mist sprang forth, blanketing the land. The kingdom was dragged into the portal, disappearing forever from this world. Since then, on nights of the full moon, some people have caught glimpses of a palace lying in ruins in the valley. However, whoever dares venture into the lost Mist Kingdom is never seen alive again.
Thank you for rescuing me, Detective. At last, the final moonstone is mine. Once I merge the 7 stones with the moon essence, I will plunge the world into eternal darkness.
Some years ago, 2 childhood friends, Teresa and Eldra, were nominated to be the next elder sister in the Order of the Red Riding Hood Sisters. Calm and reliable, Teresa was widely regarded to be the favorite for the position. Seeking to prove her superiority, Eldra ventured into the fabled Mist Kingdom and defeated the Wolf Lord. Her victory gained her the White Wolf Talisman, a powerful relic which amplifies the user's negative feelings and grants the user special magical powers and command over the Mist Wolves. Sensing its imminent destruction by Eldra, the talisman struck, magnifying Eldra's ambitious feelings by 100-fold and tempting her with its power. Corrupted by the talisman, Eldra plotted to use the 7 moonstones to bring eternal night, bridge the Mist Kingdom to ours forever, unleash her Mist Wolves, and rule the world as the Wolf Queen.
Now I can have my revenge for the loss of Teresa.
The sisters are ready. We await your orders.
I've been betrayed by Eldra. I will do what I can to stop the Wolf Queen.
We can't let the world fall into eternal darkness. We must prevent the Wolf Queen from merging the stones with the moon essence.
Kill them!
I am sorry it has come to this, Eldra.
Detective! This world is collapsing! We need to leave now!
I never meant for this to happen. The talisman's control was too strong to resist. I only wanted to be the elder sister.
Your desire for power brought you to this fate. But it pains me to lose you, Eldra.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Thank you, Detective. You saved us all. Since the moon essence was destroyed, our world is no longer threatened with eternal darkness.
Ruth, the sisters and I have decided to elect you, our bravest member, to be the new elder sister.
Thank you, sisters, for this honor.
We found some wolf pups. Why don't we raise them to work with us rather than against us?
Let this herald in the dawn of a new era between our sisterhood and the wolves.